My son was married in Taiwan on December 3rd. I will use his wedding and the more traditional wedding of Jared's sister-in-law, Pei, to share these customs. In Taiwan, there are traditionally 3 ceremonies included in a wedding: the tea ceremony, the bride's wedding banquet, and the groom's wedding banquet. The groom arrives at the tea ceremony and is greeted by a younger male in the bride's family who washes the groom's hands. Betrothal gifts are brought to the bride's family by the groom's family. The bride serves the groom a rice ball to symbolize a sweet as honey union. Next, the bride serves tea to the groom and his family. After the cups are empty, the groom's family fill the empty cups with red envelopes filled with money. My favorite tradition is that the bride then sits in a chair with her feet on a stool until she is given a gift of gold jewelry. The bride's family then gives gold jewelry to the groom. The bride can then get up and the couple proceeds to the bride's wedding banquet. When the couple gets to the front of the room, the bride's father takes her hand and gives it to the groom. Bows are performed to signal honor. Up to a year later, the groom's wedding banquet will be held. During the groom's wedding banquet, the bride can wear a white Western wedding gown. My son's wedding combined the ceremonies into one wedding with traditions representing both East and Western culture. Traditional wedding photos were taken after they became engaged. The beautiful photos are used for decorations at the wedding, including a poster-size photo which will be hung in the couple's bedroom. We set out to the mountains of Taipei for our destination wedding. The night before the wedding, an American-style barbecue acted as an engagement banquet and rehearsal dinner. The next morning, the wedding was performed outdoors by a creek. As Jared's parents and step-parents vied for seats, the bride's family was announced and came down the aisle in front of the wedding party. Jared met Sarah's father halfway down the aisle to take Sarah's arm. This is Asian tradition. Dogs attending the wedding was a personal choice of the bride and groom. Sarah gave her vows in English, as it is tradition for the bride to defer to the groom's parents at this stage of the engagement. She said, "I love you," in Mandarin.
To love, to respect, to honor. I love you, to honor.
Rings were exchanged, but not pushed to the bottom of the ring fingers, or else the person who pushed the ring down would be in charge in the marriage. The wedding planner pronounced the couple man and wife, as there are no officials at Taiwanese weddings. Next, we went to the wedding banquet. The Taiwanese traditions there included announcing the bride and groom. The first dance was a distinctly American custom performed at the banquet. Toasts were made from the center of the room, starting with the bride's father. The best man speech had to be given when the floor was open to other guests, as the parents of the couple are given the honor first in Taiwanese culture. After buffet and cake, the bride, in a new gown, gave small gifts to the attendees and spoke with each person. The bride's dazzling beauty and elaborate hairstyle caused an 8-year-old American to exclaim, "She is a real princess." This was noteworthy as the Taiwanese typically do not compliment the bride at her wedding. When the wedding was over, I asked Sarah if her parents were satisfied with the wedding. Her reply was a very Western, "If they did not like it, at least they will remember it."